Hello, welcome back, guys.
Hey guys, I'm Paolo Casillo and welcome to my first ever vlog. Today, I'm going to be talking about my experiences on distance learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, first off, I'm not really a vlogger. Now, I'm pretty sure most of us got infected in some way by the pandemic. And today I'm going to show you what happened to mine, especially focusing more on my studies. In the beginning, especially on the first few months, it's been very hard, especially I'm alone doing my studies and I'm usually used with other people, and especially now that I transferred to a new school, I was very scared and when making friends, I have not made much friends during the entirety of the school year. So distance learning has been pretty difficult in the first few months. However, as time progressed, I adapted to the situation, knowing that I'm alone and I don't have much connections with my classmates due to me not trying. I focused on being independent and working on myself. I used the time to study or hang out with friends to work on myself, to be better. And I worked on my interests. I worked on many things on myself, especially on physical. I would work out every day, sometimes 6 to 7 times a week, eating healthy, and many more. I would meditate, and yeah. Now, going back to the studies, that I usually prefer solitude, and feeling that video calling and today's methods of communicating with classmates, friends, or whatever did not really suit my style. So I always did do my studies alone, and yes, it's hard, and eventually I actually got the hang of it, and it helped me focus. And usually with friends, when I do them before the pandemic, you usually just talk until the day was over and we have little to no work done. And now that I'm alone, I get to focus on myself, knowing that I only have myself to lean on. However, some drawbacks. Due to me not being social and only focusing on myself, I have a lot of time. Now, the downside I got from being independent and doing my studies alone is I usually tend to procrastinate. There was one time, well, many times, that I have about only 2 or 3 days doing about 10 to 20 modules in that short period of time, knowing with the school giving us about almost a month of time to do them. It's pretty hard sometimes to really get into the habit of doing modules, knowing that due to me being alone. And it's actually very enlightening that it's nice to have friends. It's also nice to have other people helping around and motivating and stuff. And being independent, shy, introverted, what you may call it, whatever you want, really taught me that. Now, to wrap things up, I think distance learning is a good opportunity for us to work on ourselves, and it taught me a lot of things, especially being independent and using your time wisely, especially that we have so much due to the pandemic being here. I'm talking from a student's perspective that we have lots of time. Distance learning really taught me that. And now, before I go, I just want to say a quote that nothing is permanent. Don't stress yourself too much, because no matter how bad the situation is, it'll change. And that's it for my vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.